All right, let's speed it along. Let's get Spencer out here and
Spencer.
What up?
What up, Spence?
Not much, man. Nice comp trolling.
Thank you.
You're eating the cookies?
I want to try the cookies.
I guess they are sealed.
Yeah, these. Oh, you think he's just like a fungus guy who gifts people fungus?
Well, I mean, poison me once, right?
and you won't have to poison me twice.
Yeah.
Poison me once.
I mean, just for the listeners at home, like the piece of one of our audience members held up a piece of beef jerky as we all finished half eating the first bite. And there's so much mold on one of them, mildew, whatever it is. It looks like a rabbit's foot. It has a coat of white, beautiful fur.
Yeah, I feel like we should name it.
That happens.
This is good luck. It's such bad luck.
Yeah, I think it like had polled, participated in the poll, and then the one I have has a little bit on it too.
Yeah.
That happens, though. Like Kirkland's signature brand teriyaki beef jerky will also, manifest that on occasion. I'd say 1 in every 6 bags.
1 in every 6?
Yeah.
I can't.
In my experience.
That's a terrible ratio.
Yeah. Kirkland's signature.
1 in every 6. We'll talk back to you. Do you want to try this, Dan? These are the raw.
I can't. Carbs. That stuff will kill you. I'll stick to the hairy meat.
It looks like somebody dipped all of these in cotton candy. That's how much.
Remember, it looks like the Goldblum Body Snatchers movie. The 70s Body Snatchers.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
They have the little tendrils. All right, let's. Aaron McGathy, can you come out and?
Hey, Bill, I think it's real sweet that you brought that.
Of course
beef
it's
jerky.
sweet.
And it's not his fault that one bag was bad.
Honey,
It's not.
I'm sorry. That sounded so condescending.
Honey, we've been talking about
Listen,
this all
honey,
night.
I would have said that to a guy too, but this was a different, two
Right.
different bags.
But I'm guessing that the company that he got that from, it's a real family organization, and sometimes things slip through the cracks. I'm going to eat all the rest of it.
Well, the other end of the spectrum is that photo that was circulating on the internet where the guy found a 1989 McDonald's cheeseburger in his coat pocket. And it looked just like it does on the menu. And it's like,
food's supposed to go bad.
Yeah.
This is what's supposed to happen to food.
If it has life in it, the other life is supposed to want to eat it.
I mean, even if it was all covered in mold, the sentiment is still really
of course.
nice.
No, Bill.
No, really. I'm the person who brings unsolicited cakes.
Yeah, it's
I'm in the-
totally A for effort, F for fungus.
I think we went very easy on him.
Oh, yeah.
And Bill, I hope you don't mind me outing you. Bill was tearing up as we were sitting, and Dustin and I were watching him tear up.
You weren't tearing up, were you, Bill? Were you really tearing up? Aw, Bill, this is wonderful. You've made the podcast better.
You made the podcast.
If he brought food to actually provide sustenance and joy for other people, then it would be fair to assume his worst nightmare would be that it was in fact disgusting
And
poison.
I totally relate to that.
that would make me tear up too.
Especially if it was something that you really love, this specific beef jerky that you had shipped in.
But I mean, it all comes out in the wash. It's all karmically balanced because
But everything's fine. You're
Yeah,
fine.
it's
We're all
awesome
fine.
because
it's fine.
we've been talking
and you
about
should be
this-
able to laugh at it. We're all yay!
Yeah, we've all been talking about this jerky, and it's been awesome. The jerky could not have tasted as good as making fun about it feels.
And also, as I've said before, when I was on the playground and people would pick on me, I would never cry. No matter how hard anyone hit me, no matter how many showers they tell me to take. the thing that would make me burst into tears was the fucking good-natured guy coming up and go, "Come on, leave him alone. Maybe he doesn't want to take showers." And then I'd be like, "God damn it! I'm gonna kill myself."
Well, I didn't come up and say like, "Hey man, maybe he likes fungus. Maybe he wanted everyone to eat some fungus."
Well,
That's not what I said.
I wasn't. Maybe someone stick up for Erin. I'm attacking her too much.
Bill, how you doing?
I'm all right.
All right. I didn't know what I
doing
thought was
great.
gonna happen.
Bill's awesome.
Whatever. We're all. It was great.
He's gonna go home tonight,
hope
open
that
a
there's
window
nothing
to a
wrong
snowy
with that
front
cake.
yard, put a puck crown on, a crown of twigs, and then go
Don't
into
be
his
too
father's
impressed by
den.
that reference.
Or he
we
could
watched
just-
that right before we came here today.
Or he could just eat one of his jerkies.
Bill, you're not allowed to cry another tear until someone dies.
Bill,
From
we're
this
all
jerky.
okay, and your gesture was absolutely wonderful.
Also, I don't know if I washed my hands when I made that cake. Who knows?
He saved the last bag for himself, he said.
That's fine.
Bill, our job is to make sure you do not eat it.
I don't know why they're so crazy about guns in Texas. I mean, when one piece of meat could like take out a whole audience, it's like Jesus. We
should have had a-
can still defend ourselves against the enemy, obviously, if that's
Just
what the
feed them.
concern.
Yeah, you don't need background checks for this jerky.
If anyone could take anything away from this podcast, never put yourself out there. Never be generous. Never put yourself out there.
I think the message is don't push yourself out there if you have fungused goods.
I mean, meat is a real limb. It's a real...
It's an actual limb.
Of course.
We're not bullying Bill.
No, we're on
No,
Bill's side. We think it's wonderful that he did this. It's wonderful.
This is a stage full of people who are very bullied who are trying to unbully.
Yeah, it's like, well, I always grapple with that stuff. Like, I would like that. When you say don't put yourself out there sarcastically, like I feel very strongly about that. Like, whenever people come up and talk and share things and stuff, I always want to make sure that we don't do the Jay Leno-y kind of like oh well, someone's talking, so if they use a T instead of an S, we're gonna fucking throw a parade for the letter T and like I mean, I know we're jumping on the fucking fungus on the beef, but that was like there's another rule of entertainment and conversation, which is go where the heat is. I mean, it's like we all know that Bill didn't make fungus grow. He's not God. Like
Listen, we're not going to talk about it any sport. I mean, more.
Oh man, I'm so happy you talked about the Christian Bale.
I really
Terrence
think
Malick thing.
this jerky is growing on me. I'm sorry. I genuinely, Bill, nothing but love. This is awesome. Genuinely, I think this is great. How much less interesting would it have been if this was just like really good jerky? I think it's awesome that it has fungus in it.
The real villain is this man who presented the moldy jerky.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding, Ray. Please don't feel bad.
come
Please
on.
don't feel bad. I'm just kidding.
He's
I'm kidding.
here.
I'm just kidding.
That took guts. His car's gonna explode in the parking lot. He's the whistleblower. It takes balls. Like he was in a room full of pleasure, and he had to hold up a rabbit's foot and go, "Well, just so you know, this one's reproductively viable, which is why you can see the white."
Which in France would probably cost $1 million.
Hey, the
Tyler?
fungus was inside us the whole time.